Welcome to AM Summit. My name is Lorenzen and I am the CEO of Danish AM Hub, your host of today. You have all been invited because you all share and play an important part in additive manufacturing. Looking at the participants list today, we have roughly 90% from the private sector. We have 75% of the participants are from Denmark, and 20% are women. Now, I know that is a massive number for an AM conference, but we need to increase that number for next year as well. We can also see from the registration that we have really many different titles here today. We have project managers, CEOs, founders, PhD students, investors, experts, engineers, to name a few, even an astronaut. So even though you're all different, you couldn't be more different, really. We share this interest in how additive manufacturing can help us design, develop, and produce the products of the future. And that is why you belong to our family. And it has been a busy year in our family. Especially during spring last year when we saw the first wave of Corona and we watched the terrible images from Italy, our AM family was called upon to mitigate the shortage of supply in the medical sector. The most famous example is often the 3D printed face shields, but actually we did more than that. Our family developed new innovation in close cooperation with the medical sector. We turned full-face diving masks into protective equipment. We even found a way to 3D print nasal swabs and thereby increase the test capacity massively. Hospitals started to recognize the importance of additive manufacturing. And hospitals even set up their own small 3D print production facility. But also on the more critical and complex medical parts, we played a key role. We created splitters, or as shown here behind me, ventilators, walls, and even 3D printed respirators. In these critical weeks last year, our family saved lives. 3D print designs that could battle COVID was shared among digital platforms all across the world and could be downloaded anywhere for everything from anyone. In this little period of time, it was as if we changed the way production works. Now, this graph started to circulate among AM experts, and it has really just one conclusion. The unmet need due to the shortages in traditional manufacturing could and should be filled with additive manufacturing and our machines. Additive is no longer a nice-to-have technology. It is a critical enabler of supply chain resilience. Now today here in Copenhagen we can all meet again. I can have a screen behind myself and not in front of me, which is really nice. And it almost feels as if we're back to normal. But actually, dear family, nothing is normal. We have been given a code red for humanity. The UN Secretary General could not have been any clearer in his message. With the 6th IPCC report launched last week, the mission our generation has to face is clearer than ever. It is really difficult, even for an optimist like myself, to find positive things when we look through the report. We need sustainability in our manufacturing system. It is as simple as that. We need to move it in a more sustainable direction every day we go to work. We can drive the solutions forward that can show the rest of the manufacturing world how to design, develop, and produce the products of the future. I know it because I've seen it with my own eyes. We can print a 5-meter tall structure in living materials that is even harder and lighter than plastic. I can stand next to you here today with furniture that has been 3D printed from waste. We can print in concrete and only use 20% of the cement and produce millions and millions of cheap parts. And my answer has always been, why would we? AM has more potential than to print a 2-cent Happy Meal toy. No, we are on a different mission in our family. We make meaningful things with precision, tailor-made for you.